Hey, y'all, it's Shira Lakeisha. I hope y'all are having a great and amazing day. Man, I'm excited, y'all. We are in the month of December. 2024 is getting ready to close out, y'all. This is the last month of the year. We're about to be in 225, okay? So, man, I'm excited, y'all. I got a message for 2025 as far as, what the focus is, what the word is for 2025. And also, man, I just got, a couple of things I want to share with y'all. I really didn't want to get on here and talk about this, but I like to add value every time I get on this camera, y'all. I want to add value, okay? And, we're just going to talk about, a couple of ways to, get over your ex, all right? That's something that I feel like I can share with people that might be struggling with that, okay? So I don't know exactly what the title of this video is going to be, but I know that's the area that we can zero in and focus on. And I thought that'd be a good, topic, closing out for 2024, going into 2025, because, what we want to do is we want to declutter in the month of December. All right. Now, before I, hit on some of the ways that you can get over your ex or, top ways or whatever I'm going to name this video, before I go over that, I just first want to share a disclaimer. I want y'all to know that I believe in relationships. I believe in love. I believe that, man and woman should make it work. So if you're in a relationship where you can fight to make it work, go ahead and make it work, y'all. I'm not on here to tell everybody to be single or to be by themselves or anything like that. If it's toxic, you need to seek help, okay? Seek help for real, all right? And you need to really consider some things, okay? Especially if children are involved, okay? But I'm not on here to get on here and bash men, and I'm not on here to get on here and bash women. I know too many great women. I know too many women that, take care of their family. They go to work every day, and, they just good people. They active in their communities, and, they just some really good women. I know too many great women, and I also know too many great men, okay? I know some great men. Meaning my uncles are great men. My stepdad, I ain't seen him in a while, but he a great man. My son is a great man, everybody got areas they can work on, but, I know too many great men for me to sit on here and for anybody to think I'm about to come on here and try to bash men too. So I'm not on here to do that, but I do know that the enemy uses people to sabotage, not to sabotage relationships, but to destroy you, okay? Because the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy, and he comes through the vessel of people. He will use people to destroy you. So it's things that we need to be aware of, and we need to be, more sensitive to, and we can't just be walking around naive like Little Red Riding Hood out here. We got to know who is who, okay? Because the big bad wolf is out there, okay? And he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. All right. So I just wanted to share that real quick because I want y'all to know that I believe in relationships and all of that. I believe that the enemy has an attack on marriages. Okay. Marriage is from God. Relationships is the foundation for God. Okay. The Bible tells us 2 is better than 1. Okay. When 2 or 3 is gathered together, you can do the most extraordinary things. Okay. God talk about that a lot of times throughout the Bible about, 2 being better than 1. But let's be real, y'all. Some people might be in some situations where it's like, hey, you know what? You don't need to go back to that. Okay, you need to be gone to no return. All right. So I'm just gonna hit on a few things that you can do. If you want to get over your ex. If you don't want to get over your ex, then this ain't the video for you. But if you want to get over your ex, some things you can use some things you can use that I know that can help you get over your ex. Okay. And the first thing I'm gonna hit on is to just remember. Remember, what was it that ticked you off to the point where you was like, hey, this is it. What was that crossing the line? What was that boundary that they crossed the line in? Okay. And I can't even sit here and say that they crossed the line in at one time, because they probably did it more than one time for them to be your ex. Okay. Because I know for the most part, for most of us, we try to make things work and we try to give people more than one chances and stuff. So I'm sure they did something to no return. Okay. So just think about what was that. Okay. Now, I'm not talking to, people that's out here pointing the finger all the time and there's victim mentalities. I want to be clear of that. But I'm just saying, what was that made them your ex? Okay. Remember that ultimate disrespect every time you think about getting back to them. I'm telling y'all, that's going to help you not go back. Every time you think about going back to them, remember that ultimate no. Where it was like, man, what was that song back in the day? It was about Sunshine. She'd be like, you must have fell and bumped your head. Just think about that point when you was like, man, you done lost your mind. Hold on, let me fix this camera, y'all. Okay. So yeah, just think about it. Think about what was it, okay? All right, the second thing you want to do is you want to cut off all contact. That's if you serious. I'm not talking about, leaving the door open. Don't leave a crack open for the enemy. Cut off all contact, okay? Whether that mean, changing your number. That might mean, if y'all got mutual friends, telling your mutual friends, cutting them off if you have to. But or just communicating with them and saying, hey, I appreciate it if you don't talk about her to me, or tell me nothing about her details or her updates of her life, or I appreciate you not telling me about him and none of his what's going on in his life. Tell set boundaries with your friends so your friend can know where y'all stand. Okay. So that's another way you cut off all contact. If you got to get up and move, okay? But cut off all contact, okay? All right, and then the last thing, or shall I say, this is more so like intertwined, is you want to, pour into yourself, okay? Focus on you, all right? Focus on your purpose, okay? See where God is leading you to, okay? If y'all look at one of my videos, I forgot, what's the name of it? Y'all got to go back and look at the video, but this is probably some months ago where I created a video where I was talking about, seeing what season you in. We all go through cycles, it could be a birth, life, death, or a rebirth. And sometimes if you went through a death, like a breakup, then you need to be focused on what's the rebirth, okay? Like, hey, God, what's next? Or where are you leading me to right now? What do you want me to do right now? Because it's his will, not our will. We got to keep that in mind. We got to keep in mind that God has our best interests, okay? Even when we don't see it, it might not always feel right, might not feel like, it's fair or anything like that, but you got to know that he got our best interests at the end of the day. Okay, so yeah, you want to pour into you, okay? You want to get into your purpose, get lost into your purpose, all right? So those are just some ways that can help you, get over your ex if that's really your focus, all right? Now, the word for 2025 is, if you made it this far, y'all, we have $100 gift card for 2 winners, all right? And I'm giving it out by December 20th. I'll give y'all the details about it a little later in this video, okay? After I finish up, because I don't want to get sidetracked. But I'm looking for 2 winners by December 20th, where you get a $100 gift card, okay? So we'll get more details about that a little later. But going into 2025, the word that's been on my mind, y'all ready for this? It's turn down for what? Turn down for what? Okay, so that means go after it with a vengeance in 2025. All right, go ahead. Like, what song read in my mind this last week, and I love this song. It's by Destiny's Child. It's like, I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm going to work harder. That's one of my favorite songs. I think that just took the icing off the cake when I was younger back in the day. I'm like, oh, okay, I rock with Destiny's Child when that song came out. But if y'all listen to the lyrics, man, she was going in, okay? She was like, thought I couldn't live without you, but I'm living. And then she was like, thought that I was self-destruct, but I'm still here. Even when the years to come, I'm still going to be here. Go ahead and go all the way in, y'all. They thought they weren't going to love without you, but you loving harder. Go ahead and love harder, okay? So let's look at the lyrics for y'allself, because I don't want to get off on the tangent or nothing like that. But the word is turned down for what, okay? What profits a man to live in fear? Turn down for what? What you afraid of? Don't be afraid to fail. Fear of failure stops everyone else but the champion, okay? So what profits you to live in fear, okay? What profits you to settle, okay? We started off in this video on ways to, get over your ex, okay? So if you're going to get over your ex, of course, then that means that you're not settling, because if you go back, then you're settling, okay? And I know people don't believe it, but if you settle in one area, you settle in all areas, okay? It trickles off in other areas of your life, okay? You got to just understand that you just cannot, like, if you got a certain calling on your life, you got a certain assignment on your life, then you just cannot be with certain people. And not unless you're going to settle and just, crush up your goals and dreams to be with them, okay? And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just keeping it real, okay? But like I said, if you can make it work, you make it work. But like I said, settle for what? All right, so y'all know those who are going to get it is going to get it. Y'all know who I'm talking to, okay? Those who are going to get it is going to get it, okay? So this ain't for me to be on here to be bashing people, but I'm just trying to give y'all some, some stuff that's going to help you move and go to the next level, okay? If that's what you're really trying to do. Now, if that's not what you're really trying to do, then hey, the video ain't for you, okay? But going into 2025 is turned down for what? So go after it with a vengeance, okay? Now, last but not least, y'all, I'm excited to announce, okay, the $100 gift card, and I'm picking 2 winners, and it gotta, be in by December 20th, because December 20th is when I will pick the 2 winners, and I'm gonna pray over it to decide which winner to pick. I might even put it up in 24 hours after I upload this video, I put up a post for y'all to email me at cinnursenetworks@gmail.com. And in that email, I need you to give me the reason why you subscribe to this channel. That's what I want. I want the reason why you subscribe to this channel, and I want it in details, okay? Because I'm a writer, y'all, and I like the details, and I want to just be all into it when I read it. So that's going to help determine on who I pick, okay? Now, to enter this contest, you must have had booked your one-on-one coaching session with me, okay? You must have had that one-on-one coaching session with me before December 20th. You must have booked your appointment, okay? It's only $20 to book your appointment, okay? So it's $20 for 45 minutes, all right? And I'm able to sit there and we able to coach in all different areas, okay? Whether that's your finances, I got over 10 years in finances of experience, whether it's your relationships. Now, if you married, I can't coach you in relationship with marriage because I don't want to step out of, I don't want to be in areas that I'm not qualified in. And that's one area, I'm not qualified in. Now, if it's toxic or something, you know what you need to do, okay? You know what you need to do. All right. Also, what other areas? We'll do some planning for 2025, talk about your goals and dreams, or if you just got work burnout, okay? I'm in healthcare, so I know a lot of people in healthcare can get work burned out, okay? So if you got work burnout, okay, those are some of the areas I'll be able to assist you and coach you in. But you cannot qualify for the contest if you have not booked your one-on-one coaching appointment with me, okay? So in the email, go ahead and let me know what made you subscribe to this channel. Out of any one of those videos you watched, whether it was a full video or a short, what inspired you, what gave you confirmation, what gave you revelation, what made you say, hey, you know what, I'm in, okay? So thank you so much for joining the community. But yeah, that's what I want to know. And then by December 20th, I'll be able to pick 2 winners who won a $100 gift card, okay? And I'm saying gift card, but it might come in the form of Zelle or Venmo or something like that. The reason why I'm saying that is because it just depends on where you are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I might mail the gift card, just depends on how we do that. So we'll work that out a little bit later, okay? But yeah, I'm excited, y'all. This is exciting. I'm excited to be able to do this, y'all. And I'm excited about 2025. I just want to encourage y'all to just go ahead, go after your goals and dreams. Turn down for what? And don't be afraid to fail. Fear of failure stops everyone but the champions, okay? And, we just finished up our self-love journey. Love harder, y'all. Love harder. Figure out more ways that you can love people. I know some people, it can be difficult to love people. If y'all didn't know, I'm a nurse, and I've been in healthcare for over 20 years now. And I'm going to be honest. I worked in mostly nursing homes. And I'll be honest, it's some people that's a little difficult to understand. You have some residents that are bitter, they mean, they can be terrible sometimes. And, people don't know half the things that us healthcare workers go through. But when you look at them with love and you treat them like a human being, they respond to you a lot different. Now, I'm not saying this all the time, but for the most part, they respond to you a little different, okay? You look at them with love, okay? And I want to say that to many of y'all. Many of y'all are leaders, okay? Many of y'all are leaders in y'all family, whether it's with your children, with your spouses, with your siblings, or even in your community. I want to remind you to love on everybody. Look at them and believe in them more than they believe in themselves. Look for the good in people, even if you got to dig deep. Okay? Don't get so wrapped up on starting to criticize people and looking at what they ain't doing. But look at what they are doing. Work on their strengths and everything else will fall in place. And I got to remember that as a life coach, okay? I got to remember that, as I did over 10 years in sales when I used to recruit leaders. And that was one of the main things that I developed throughout those years is how to look at a winner, how to see the winner in people. So anyways, y'all, man, I hope y'all having a great and amazing day. Oh, you have to be subscribed to the channel in order to get me in the contest. But in the meantime, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. What you waiting on? Go ahead and send that email to cinnursenetworks@gmail.com. Let me know why you subscribe. And in the meantime, y'all, I'm not going to probably be on here as much in December due to me just gotten some other things going on outside of, YouTube. I absolutely love getting on here. I just want y'all to know that I love getting on here, y'all. I mean, this is something that I can do every day without getting paid to do it. But I absolutely love doing it, and I don't get paid to do it because I think you got to have like 500 subscribers to start getting monetized on YouTube. But you know, it ain't even about that. I really love getting on here with y'all, man. I really do. Okay. But in the meantime, y'all, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video with somebody that God laid on your heart. And man, let's go ahead and keep growing and glowing. Let's go into 2025 saying turn down for what. And I'll see y'all a few more times throughout this month. Like I said, I'm not going to be uploading as fluently. At least I don't think so. Not unless God laid on my heart. But in the meantime, I hope y'all are having a great and amazing day. And I will see y'all in the next video. All right.